What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny, back again with another video. Today's video is another subscriber request. Shout out to the gang, shout out to the gang. Today we're doing Blame the Rappers, Tom featuring DAX. I did a DAX featuring Tom track the other day. Got pretty good reviews, so I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to come out with another one and just put my thoughts over the top of it. Hit the like button for me if you can. If you haven't, please consider it subscribing to the channel. And if you like the message, share the video far and wide. And I'm excited to hear this track. I've never heard it before, but rappers, unfortunately, they have a lot of control in our society. Outside of politicians and athletes, rappers are probably some of the most powerful people in America.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law, the children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate.
Wow, he already started this off with a bar. As I speak about, hip hop kills a lot of young black men. A 2015 study concluded that 51.5% of all rappers die by homicide. The study also noted that most of these young men die very prematurely, saying that they don't live long enough to even catch like a heart attack or liver disease or any of them. Looking at the ages, you can Wikipedia, I'll list it, but 25, 24, 22, 20, 19, 24, 21, 27. Like Kanye said, we wasn't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. I was luckily one of the ones who got disconnected from the homicides. But I got 50 friends that are dead, and I got another 50 that are in jail for pulling the trigger in a heated situation.
Glorify breaking the law, the children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you told them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people, and we like that stuff. These days, you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers that you know but your favorite song, how about doing drugs? So what happens?
I honestly don't understand how anybody hears his music and comes away with a bad message. When I hear music like this, I immediately think of Juice WRLD, who panicked and took a bunch of pills and overdosed. I think of Lil Uzi Vert, who all his music is about pills and being sad. That affects kids. If all of these children are growing up in broken homes, they want to relate to culture. In 1964, 3.5% of white kids grew up in a single-parent home. Today, that number is 30%. So 30% of these young boys are looking for something to gravitate to. You know, and I know, you see a bunch of white boys with gold teeth in their mouth, copying the rappers, knowing they grew up in a nice environment, knowing that ain't who they really are, but they need somebody to identify with. And I want to identify with the cool people because I don't want to be seen as racist. We need more. We need more fathers. We need more positive music. We need more songs that are being honest like this, because rappers are slowly tearing our society apart. And with the women thing, aren't all female rappers like stripper rapper nowadays? You know, what happened to the Queen Latifahs, the Lauryn Hills, the neo soul music? Just everything has went from 0 to 100 real quick.
They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint that there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world's and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say, you can blame the rapper.
One thing about myself that I had to come to a realization about maybe 4 to 5 years. Every time I leave my house, whether I like it or not, I'm a role model for every little boy and girl who sees me out in the streets. The way I carry myself, the way I talk, the way I dress, the car I drive, all of that matters to the young kids who need somebody positive to look up to. And I think back to my childhood, and I know it's not just me, but a lot of people who grow up in urban environments or in rural environments. Never once did I see somebody walk out of their house or my neighborhood with a nice suit on, get in a car, drive to work, and come back home and walk in that home. I never seen that in my life. I seen a bunch of drug dealers. I seen a bunch of people with their pants sagging. I seen rims, 415 speakers in the trunk. The negative imagery has been in my face, whether it was in my neighborhood or on TV. I didn't have a chance to see anything positive. So I want every young kid, when they see me, they're like, hold on, you could be covered in tattoos and you could study history. You can know about Napoleon Hill and Bob Proctor and Earl Nightingale and Ralph Waldo Emerson, but you could still have tattoos on your neck. Yes. Rappers have made us look one-dimensional. And I'm sure you would agree, every rapper, that even when they come out, they first 2 or 3 songs could be pretty cool, and then they slowly just transition to copy the mainstream style. It's like the bigger you get, the more of the less person you are. And I don't ever want to be somebody else, bro. Like, I could have easily got on the internet and made my YouTube channel Lil Thug, a Young Gangster, or something like that. But I wanted people to see my government name. I am the product of my mother and father. And I don't need to get out into this world and pretend to be a different character or have a different persona. I need to be myself so I can empower more people to be comfortable with being their natural selves.
But your favorite song are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers.
I always say, when a song starts and it say, all the bees and hoes run to the dance floor now, you watch all the women take off running. But if a regular man call you out your name, you ready to fight, and he disrespectful and he misogynist, and we got to decide what's going on with our life and what we thinking, because it ain't making sense right now.
I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents. While the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood.
I want to say that the biggest change was the drill rap, the Chief Keef in the early 2000s. Because before then, it wasn't the social media. So while you had the rappers make diss tracks and every one-off rappers were getting killed, now you had to prove it. You couldn't just rap about, I'm this gangster, I'm this tough guy. You got to show it on your Facebook. You got to show it on IG. And look what's happened with that Chicago, with the G Herbos, the Lil Durks, the King Vines. I mean, those rappers over there are just dropping like flies. And it ain't even just the rappers, it's the everyday people. You got babies getting shot, and it's all because they're emulating what's on TV. The labels throw all of this money at the Chief Keefs and the Lil Durks of the world because they know the return on investment is going to be extremely high.
Encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are 1 in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip-hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite song are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rapper. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like. You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers.
Another fire track. I got two thoughts. My first thought is I love the title "Blame the Rappers." My second thought is I'm a looker and a thinker, and man, I understand it. Nature is indifferent. It doesn't care if you're right or wrong, good or bad. And I put myself in that category because I looked up to the Lil Waynes of the world. I got my first tattoo at 15 years old. I thought Trey Songz was dope with 3 or 4 girls in the bed. And when I grew up trying to copy their steps, I had to reap the problems of those seeds that I planted. So yes, the rappers led me to the influence, but if I don't take accountability for myself and my bad choices and me looking up to the wrong people, then I don't get out of that cycle. So I do agree with the title that the rappers are misleading the youth, but I want everyone who hears this to know once you're 18 or whatever it is, because sometimes people's 14 on their own and you got to get it how you live. I understand that. Take full accountability for yourself and for your life. You know, one of the things that I understand a lot is being in survival mode. We're not understanding where your next meal is going to come from or what you're going to do. Or we sitting in the house and we ain't got no lights. And so it's hard to have morals and principles and standards when your ribs are touching this. I got to eat or you got to eat. And as you excel in life, you're able to get a little more relaxed and a little more comfortable and a little more and think a little more. And like I always say, man, there's $1 million roadmap inside of everybody's head. But it's up to us individually to find that roadmap. You don't have to look outside of you for inspiration and for a gift or for a talent. You know, what they always say is sit still and know God. So get comfortable being alone with yourself. You don't need an external influence or somebody to make you think a certain way or act a certain way or feel a certain way is cool. Because most of the things, 99.9 that are out here that are going to give you some comfort are probably negative for your long-term mental health. So you can keep rocking with situations and music and pills to give you this short-term dopamine hit. Or I mean, you can just be comfortable with yourself. You can go to the gym and sweat. Do some suicides, do some burpees, do some jumping jacks, go for a walk. Health is wealth. And our society, our morale is slipping and it doesn't want us to be positive. It wants you to wake up and see breaking news alerts on your phone. So you start off in a bad day. And then you in the car and somebody cut you off. And then you go to a job and you got that coworker who always saying something stupid. And then your boss come over to you and nag about something that ain't done. And from the time you've woke up until the time you went back home, you've been in a bad mood. There's no time to be positive or thinking about what you want to do with yourself or what you want to become. So to disconnect from this matrix, what I did and what I would encourage everybody to do is I wake up. Like I said, I'm up 3:30 to 4 a.m. every day. I need time to get my head right. I need time to think. How do I want to approach this day? Because I don't want to ever be reactive or be irresponsible to a situation. I want to always be calm and be logical and approach things in a positive manner. But I can't do that if I'm flustered, if I'm all over the place. As a man, you got to take care of yourself first. You know, the head is the body of the family. And if the head ain't right, the body is going to fall. So disconnect from the rappers, take full accountability, take care of your body, eat healthy, take vitamins, drink water. Another great track from Tom and Dax. They a killer combo. More reactions to come. Shout out to the subscribers. We're still growing. If you got any other videos you would like me to cover, please send me a DM on Instagram or send me an email. I've been getting a few emails. So shout out to the donations as well. And then like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, watch my other videos, spread love, spread positive vibes, continue to be the light in this dark world. And until next time, we are out.